guys, how we going? My name's Jordan, aka Retain Session. Welcome back to episode 6. I believe it's episode 6 of University Challenge here with Cardiff Met Uni. Today we have an absolute madness of an episode, and one that I did not think would be happening. I'm going to show you through why I didn't think it would come to this now, or in a second. But before that, we had our youth intake. I will show you a few players. There is one in our first team now as well. So we had Jamal Walmsley. He's a striker, not the quickest, but has good first touch, good technique, good finishing, which is kind of what I look for in a striker. Good bravery, and also quite a lot of potential as well. So 16-year-old English striker. He'll sit in our under-19s for now, but depending on how the summer transfer window goes, he might be sort of on the periphery of things next season. The only other one in our youth team, so there wasn't much to come in our youth intake, but the only other one who's come into our youth team now is Ryan Wilson. He's a 15-year-old left wing back by trade. I've already set him to train as a left back because if you can play left wing back, you can play left back, in my belief. Again, poor personality, poor determination really does kind of make me wonder if he's going to get anywhere near his potential. But the potential is there in this kid. Decent acceleration, decent natural fitness. He's a leader on the pitch and got high work rate and high aggression. So with a bit of development, he could turn into something. He could be on the periphery of things as well next season. But we'll see how we go and what continental competition we're going to be playing in, because obviously the more reputable continental competition we're going to be in, the better quality of players we should, touch wood, be able to sign. So, if I go to our squad, I'm going to try and do this without giving too much away. Jonathan Haynes is our other youth intake player. Absolutely delighted to have him come through the youth intake. You can see he's made his debut for me already. Centre back, but can play centre mid, can play right mid, could even play as a number 10 if needed. He's played centre back in his debut game, but 3-star current ability, 5-star potential, straight up from the youth intake. Very well rounded mentally, very well rounded technically, well rounded physically. I feel like this guy with the right development, whether that's at this club or whether he gets picked up by another club, but with the right development, he could become a really, really top quality player going for the future. But now, I'm going to show you our form. So since we played the League Cup final to Newtown, which again, we were unfortunate to lose on penalties, should have won the match, we have been on an absolute tear. We drew 0-0 with Barry Town, and I was thinking, it might fall off a bit here, after losing the League Cup final, but no. Since then, we beat Haverfordwest 1-0, Stan Flaherty with the goal. We then played Barletown at home, Joe Ling, Rio Gleam with the goals, 2-0. We then beat the New Saints away, Josh Pask for them with the own goal. We defended really well in this game. It was kind of a bit of a smash and grab, but we'll take it. We then played Penybon at home, who are one of the better teams in the league, and I don't know how, but we beat them 7-1. Flaherty, Windsor, both with 2 goals. Glean, Ibrahim, Lautaru, all getting on the score sheet. Kurt was over the moon with that result. We then backed it up with a 3-0 win at home to Haverfordwest this time. Flaherty and Windsor in the goals again. Barrytown away. We beat them 3-1. Flaherty, he has just been immense, Flaherty has. Ibrahim and Lautaru. And most recently, we beat Barletown 2-0. Again, Flaherty, 2 goals. Man of the match. He has been incredible. So that leaves us, I'm sure you've seen at the top, we are top of the league with 2 games left to play this season. Our next game, is, as you can see, is at home to the New Saints. If we win this, we win the title. But regardless of the result, we're going to be going to a final day decider. So, you guys are in for a treat because we have 2 games today for you to enjoy, and hopefully a title celebration. We nearly had silverware last episode. Let's hope that we can do it today. But before we go into the match, I just want to apologise for the video being a day late. No real reason. I I'm doing this part-time alongside working. Was very, very sort of long day at work, long slog. So decided I didn't want to rush out a video that was not going to be a quality that I want from this channel. So I thought I would, wait a day, have a fresh sleep. I'm off today, so let's get a absolute belter of a video put out for you guys. So if you're liking this, drop a like, subscribe. If I can get, let's set a target. If I can get 5 likes on this video, then next week we'll have an extra bonus episode. So we'll do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I'll upload an extra bonus episode next Saturday. So if we can hit 5 likes on this video, that would be great. But yeah, like, subscribe, all that jazz, you know the drill. Really helps me grow as a creator. So yeah, I'm very much appreciative of that. But that's enough rambling. It's time for the big game, and here it is. It's simple. Our task remains simple. If we win our match against the New Saints, we will be crowned champions. We will be playing Champions League football if we can beat the New Saints. That is crazy for this first season, when we were predicted to be one of the bottom 2-3 teams in the league. So, in terms of the team for today, Ellis Brown is injured. He's out for, I think it's 2 months. So Elliot Evans is going to come back in. His form's not been to the levels that it was earlier in the season, but he has still been performing. Flaherty has learnt the shadow striker role perfectly now, as you can see. 4.5-star current ability in that role. He has just been so good for us this season. So good. I'm hoping I can hold on to him in the summer when we've got that European football to keep him around. Other than that, the team is pretty much as it has been all season. Fisk in goal, Williams low, Krasniqi, Haynes, our new 15-year-old youth prospect, comes straight in at left centre-back. Cager at left-back. We've got Ibrahim, Joe Ling, Glean, Flaherty, Evans, and Windsor. So, let's go and do it. Let's give Avero a number. He can have 16. And let's hope and pray that we can pick something up here against the New Saints. Is there anyone I recognise? Astles, he's been a bit of a thorn in our sides whenever we played them this season. Vaughan Coville, I've got scouted because his contract's up at the end of this season. So if he becomes a free agent, we'll try and pick him up. He looks a really good player. Other than that, I'm not seeing any real names standing out. But that we know the quality they've got. Let's not even mention the title to the boys here. Let's just try and sort of get some morale. Can we become Cymru Premier champions? We'll have to wait and see. How important I don't really care here to talk about my team. Yeah, we need to do everything right if we're to win, because they are a blooming good side. And I also need to put it back onto key highlights, this one. So hopefully this highlight will just be a kickoff. Yeah, it will. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the new mic quality. I've been out and purchased a sort of proper streaming mic for recording. I am going to look to restart my Twitch channel soon as well, of the same name, Retain Possession. I'm just sort of finalising a few things of that to make sure it's as pleasant an experience for you guys when you come and join me as possible. TNS had an earlier highlight there. I genuinely thought they were going to score, but they haven't. So rode a bit of luck there. We're having quite a lot of early possession though. We are dominating the ball, which is something that I really like to see. And we're taking the game to them here in the first half. So I've been doing a bit of research as well. I just wanted to announce that for FM25, the University Challenge will be back. Obviously, it's still about, wow, if FM25 ever happens, but it's due to be out in about 6 weeks. So we will do a beta save. probably with a team, that you guys are familiar with before we then do a sort of Road to Glory style save. But it will be University Challenge will be back. It will not be with Cardiff Met Uni. I have been doing some research as to some other university sides. As Ryan Astor's, I said he was a thorn in our side. He scores from the corner, and we are 1-0 down in this title decider. We ideally just need a point, and then we can go into our last game with a bit of confidence. But that is not ideal, and the New Saints have really sort of stepped up a gear in the last 10 minutes. But yes, I've been looking at other university clubs. There are plenty others that we will do this similar save with, and sort of that will become the staple of the channel going forward. Each iteration of Football Manager, we will do a different university club and see how far we can take them. But we're approaching half time now. We have really struggled to create anything since the opening exchanges. Rio Glean, however, finds Elliot Evans out wide on the left. Comes back out to Joe Ling. Joe Ling's good with a good dart forward. Rio Glean's got a bit of time here to find it across, and Owen Windsor with the equaliser. He has been really good since coming into the side to replace Lautaro. He's just been a bit more of a consistent goal scorer, I would say. But Joe Ling finds the ball to Glean, who had a bit of space. He takes on his man, finds the cross, and Windsor's there on his weaker right foot to poke it past Macaulay in the New Saints goal. And we are back in position. We are back in where we want to be in this match. I'm going to tell the boys, I don't want to upset them, so I'm going to tell them they're doing well, because we're doing what we need to do out of this game. Now I'm hoping we, ideally, I'm hoping we will take the lead and then there is no issues. We win the match, done. But there's not much happening at the moment. We are creating a few early chances looking at the match stats, and we got one now with Cager. Out to Elliot Evans. It's cleared. Baker clears for the New Saints. But it's going to be recycled here through Joe Ling to Ibrahim. Haynes, our new 15-year-old at the back, looks really composed. Love the afro as well. Owen Windsor's got a bit of time here, and he scores! We are 2-1 up! Come on! We could do this. We could actually win the title in our first game. And then the second game today is just going to be a bit of a party for us. Flaherty with the ball across. Windsor, again on his weaker right foot. Macaulay should do better, but I don't really care. We are 2-1 up at home to the New Saints. And we actually might become champions of Wales in our first season with a fully amateur side. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Just looking at fitness levels, we're actually okay for fitness, but I am going to make a couple of changes. Haynes is not actually playing the best. Maybe it wasn't the smartest idea to bring him in to such a big game sort of so soon after he's come into the side. So we'll bring on Andy Regan, who's, again, been really solid for us this season. Has been winning quite a lot of caps for Wales under 18. So obviously the potential seems to be there with Regan. We're also going to bring on Cameron McWilliams at right back, just because Williams Lowe has, again, not really performed too well. And finally, the last substitute I'm going to make, what foot is it? Avero, yes. I'm going to bring on Avero for Elliot Evans. Again, Elliot Evans just kind of gone off the boil at the end of this season. I don't think he's going to be, I don't think he's going to be a sort of key player for us next season. But we'll leave that there for subs. We'll go back in. We've got 15 minutes to hold on to this lead. I'm actually going to drop our mentality from positive to balance. That might be a poor call. But just to have a bit more caution in our play. And I'm going to give the boys some praise as well, which appears to have done nothing. It seems that there's quite a lot of nerves going around. Like if we go into here, we've got a bit of anxiety, complacency. which is not what we want in a game like this. But the clock is ticking closer and closer. Not now. Not now. Astles with the ball for the New Saints to Hammond. Out wide to Brobble. But Krasniki gets across and covers. Goes for the long clearance. It's not great. And it is back to the walls. Scott Doran with the goal for the New Saints. I'll take a draw. I will take a draw, but it was touching distance. Regan won the header, comes back out to Brobble, first time cross. And Doran, he looks an absolute unit. Yeah, easy header for him. However, there is the final whistle. I'm annoyed, but I'm not annoyed. I'll take that. You know, it's a 2-2 draw. We are still top of the table going into the final day of the season. And I guess it's more exciting for you guys. So that's what I want to see. So we have 13 days to our next game. We are away at Penybont. We beat them 7-1 last time we played them. Another performance like that would be perfect. But I will simulate, skip through now until that game. And I will see you guys on the other side. Be right back. Welcome back, guys. It is time for our final game of the season. And as you can see, for some reason in the Welsh League, not all final day games are played at the same time. So the New Saints have already played their game. If we go back, and they beat Barrytown 4-0. So the pressure's all on us. We have to win against Penybont. If we win, we're champions. Anything else, and it's a second place finish. But the pressure has been now put on us by this weird scheduling. Because as you can see, all the bottom half teams, they're all playing at the same time. So it's quite bizarre. But regardless, nothing else really has gone on in the time since the last game. So we're going to go into it. In terms of our team, I don't see any reason to change. The only change I'm going to make, I'm going to start Avero instead of Elliot Evans. If you look at Elliot Evans' form, 6.6 rating, and that's just been very average over the past 5 games. And that's kind of how he's been for the second half of the season. Again, I think he's going to be more phased out next year, going to be brought probably into a staffing role. Although his attributes as an assistant don't look the best. So we'll see. We'll see with Elliot Evans in the summer. But without further ado, it's time for the title decider. The actual title decider. If we were... The financial game we're going to get regardless, because we're going to be playing in Europe, is brilliant. Let's go for... I want you to show that your recent praise has been justified. The team look pretty motivated, so let's get into it. I'm so nervous. I'm nervous. I don't normally get nervous playing FM, but we're so close to a league title that wasn't really expected. And like, even though I shouldn't feel disappointed that if we lose it, I will. It's an early highlight for us here. Avero's got the ball out left. He whips it in. Flaherty at the back post doesn't win it. And Penybont look to counter on us here. Down the left-hand side with McFadden. Williams Lowe, however, does really well to win the ball back. It's played to Joling in midfield. Looks forward for Avero. Flaherty has won it back. Windsor with the chance. And it's onside. Owen Windsor with the goal. 1-0 up. Oh, I think we could do this. We could do this. We can do this. We can do this. I cannot wait to get a webcam on these videos, because if you guys could see my face right now, I am stressing. I don't know why. Oh, it's showing a tight offside. That is marginal. But, you know, a goal's a goal. And that is the perfect start. Hopefully the perfect setter. And in fact, just so you guys can see it, we're going to have the league table on. I don't normally have the league table showing because I don't like to... I find that if I have the league table showing, I react to it quite a lot sometimes. But there's not many more key highlights that have happened since the goal, which I will take. Penybont have only just had their first chance of the match. They haven't really got much to play for. They'll be in the European Places playoff, I believe. But, you know, other than potentially jumping up to fourth, they haven't got anything to play for in this match. So hopefully that kind of helps us that it's a bit of a dead rubber for them. And we've got a highlight here. Cager's out on the left. Plays it inside to Avero. Avero runs inside, and that was nearly a world-class goal from Avero. Oh. Penybont are creating a few chances here, which I'm not too happy about. But if we can make it through to half-time at 1-0, that is kind of the perfect first half for us. And indeed it is. So we're 1-0 up at half-time. I just need to try and keep the morale up as best as possible. Ideally, if we can get a sort of early goal in this half, which could come now. We've got Krasniki plays it forward to Ling. Cager's got a bit of room here. He's being picked up by two players. Plays it across. Owen Windsor. And we are 2-0 up. And could that be the goal that wins us the title in our first season here at Cardiff Met Uni? Wow. Joe Ling finds up Cager on the right. Cager takes his time. And it's a low drilled ball across. Windsor, first time finish on his preferred left foot. Matthews stands no chance. And it might actually be happening now. We might have to get the champagne on ice for this one. It very nearly happened in the last game. Now, barring anything major happening, it's probably going to happen now. I'm going to take off Avero and just make a quick sub. I'm going to bring on Evans, because this could be his last game. Again, as I said, like, with his form declining, he's not getting any younger. He's probably going to get phased out in the summer. So let's bring on Evans. Let's give him sort of that finale to his Cardiff Met playing career. And we got a highlight again. Haynes played all right since coming into the side. Evans plays it back. Haynes with a good ball forward. Ibrahim in midfield. Ibrahim tries the jugular and it clips the crossbar on its way through. That would have been goal of the season contender there for Ibrahim. Who is, again, he's been another player that has been immense for us since coming into the club. Oof. And that was actually a really good save from Fisk in goal, actually. I thought that had gone clean over, but no, Fisk got fingertips to it. We've just got to be careful of Penybont getting a goal now, because if they got a goal now, which they haven't, luckily, that would have been a really difficult time to concede, because it gives them 10 minutes to just go at us. But the clock is ticking away. My leg is shaking beyond belief right now at the nerves of this. Williams, though, don't do anything stupid. That's fine. Play it back to Fisk. Fisk to Haynes. To Ling. Flaherty. That's it. We're just keeping it nice and simple. Oh, but it's lost in the midfield. Now Brown with the ball for Penybont. Moore has got a bit of time down the right-hand side here. No one's picked Brown up. Brown delivers the ball and it's cleared. But it's going to come straight back at us until Williams-Lowe makes an important interception. And we could counter here. Williams-Lowe to Joe Ling. This could be an incisive counter. Owen Windsor, it's offside. That would have been the most beautiful counter-attacking goal ever there. It was literally like one pass from the back, or two passes from the back, and we were in, but he was just offside. But it doesn't matter. It does not matter. We are champions of Wales in our first season at the Cardiff Met Uni. And against all odds, everyone backed the New Saints to win the title. Everyone. Like, they have such an abundance of financial power and money, and, well, that is financial power. Just the squad and the facilities. Yet we have done it, and we lift the trophy. Wow, we are going to be playing Champions League football. That's right, Champions League football in only our second season with Cardiff Met Uni. Wow, 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 wow. I am over the moon. That is incredible. The boys are lapping it up. Lap of honour for all the fans that have turned up. Yeah, it is time to celebrate. Time to celebrate winning the title. It's always nice to win trophies. That was the biggest match of our season. Probably the biggest match the team's ever had. So let's go. I am so happy. We win the title by 1 point. The exact same goal difference. The next job is now going to be strengthening the squad. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. Cardiff Met Uni win the JD Cymru Premier. Wow, just a single point. Best ever finish. The fans are ecstatic. The board are ecstatic. Flaherty is ecstatic and happy with me. Kasia, player of the match. That was he played out of his skin, the left back there. He got a really good assist. 15k in the coffers for winning the league. That takes us back over 100k. And things are looking good. We will just advance a few times just to get the end of season review. And then we'll wrap up today's episode. But what an episode. From last episode where we lost the League Cup final, it looked like the rest of the season was going to be a bit of dead rubber, to now having just gone on an absolute tear in the league. We've got quite a few players wanted now, which doesn't surprise me. There's a few first teamers in there. We've got Harry Fisk, who's wanted by Maidenhead and Aveley in England. Krasniki, wanted by some English teams. Harrogate in League 2. Wow. Like, that's the sort of clubs that are looking at our players. Rio Glean is wanted by Welling. Anyone else in there? Kasia, who's he wanted by? The New Saints. There's going to be a lot of interest in our players this summer, and it's going to be trying to hold on to them. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Who's going to win the Welsh Cup? That's another question. It's Haverfordwest or the New Saints. Okay, the New Saints did pick up a trophy this season. I mean, that's a bit of a consolation for them. And here we are, end of season review. The new arrivals. It's going to be quite a lot because we basically overhauled the whole squad. Owen Windsor was our best new signing. 11 games, 10 goals, 1 assist. Brilliant. Flaherty. 35 games, 16 goals, 10 assists. Amazing. Rio Glean. 13 assists, 6 goals from the right-hand side. Ibrahim. Really good average rating. Like, everyone that we brought in has performed. Let's go forward to results. The board are ecstatic. We are A+ for the season. Can't ask for more than that. Wow. We had a bit of a rough patch here in the middle of the season, around October, November, December time. But then since January, we've been since the start of the new year, we've been unbeaten and just been tearing teams apart. Moments to remember. Actually, we'll go back. I know it's forward, isn't it? So, biggest win, 7-1 against Penybont. Match to remember, 6-1 away at Connors Quay. Goal of the season. Can I see his goal? Let's load it and see if we can see his goal. It's a free kick, so I assume it's this one. We'll wait for it to load. We'll watch the goal of the season. We'll have a look. Evans with the free kick, top corner, lovely. That is our goal of the season. In terms of finances, club reputation has gone up half a star. We are now fully 1 star as opposed to half a star. Sponsorship, That didn't really do much. So we bought in enough to cover the expenditure of the squad, which is the club, which is really good. Best 11. Surprisingly picked Lautaro over Windsor, but I suppose Windsor wasn't there for the bulk of the season. He come in at the end and done really well. In terms of accolades, right, here we go. Manager awards, manager month for August, January, February, March. Club awards, fan player of the season, Stan Flaherty. Young player of the season, Stan Flaherty. Signing of the season, Stan Flaherty. Elliot Evans goal of the season, top goal scorer, Stan Flaherty. Most assists, Rio Glean. Flaherty, most player of matches, highest average rating. Most passes completed was actually Andy Regan. Competition awards, we've not got any. But, wow. Wow. We have got a hell of a summer ahead of us. We're going to have a month or two off, and then it's straight into Champions League qualifying, which is where we'll be back for next episode. But yeah, don't forget, guys, if we can hit 5 likes on this video, small target, it's all I'm asking for, 5 likes. Then next week we will have 4 episodes instead of the usual 3. But we will leave it there for today, this season. What a season. We are champions of Wales. We are in the Champions League. I've been Jordan, aka Retain Possession. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you on Monday for the start of Season 2. With probably a lot of transfers to go through. So I will catch you guys in a bit. Peace.